to see whether or not they still got the goods and whether they can take it towards a team like Sharks, who are really trying to carve their name into upper echelons of South American Counter-Strike. And this is one of those matchups where if they want to prove that very moniker, they've got to do it very effectively against the likes of this roster of the Bounty Hunters.
Yeah, and I mean, again, when we talk about like the rankings and stuff like that, I mean, I think on paper we both can argue that I think Sharks is probably the better matchup in this one when we kind of look at things. I mean, we should be able to bring up kind of the groups that have been throughout so far in the South American region just to kind of give you a little bit of a glimpse of what's going on. But I mean, when you look at them, you kind of say like, look, Sharks is probably the better team when you look at on paper what we've been able to see somewhat in the past, a little bit of ups and downs for them. But Bounty Hunters are kind of in this position where they're definitely more of that rebuilding stage, but you can see the group standings are popping up right now on your screen. So, I mean, Bestia kind of sitting themselves in that number one spot. Not bad at all. I mean, look, things are looking pretty good where, I think Sharks and, for Bounty Hunters, they're kind of in that different placement of 10 and 15. So a lot more riding on this. Sharks sitting in a decent record right now, but Bounty Hunters really need to turn things around quickly.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's why they've made such drastic changes towards this team. I mean, you've added in Turtle, you added in Zoc, who are both very proficient players in their own right. Zoc doing some good work over there on Bestia, and Turtle already having that kind of pedigree of doing good work on MIBR. But obviously, you gotta kind of talk about the elephant in the room, and that is that there was a drop in performance from Zoc and from Turtle, and now they're on this team to try and kind of bolster their career back up, and also try to bring forth another organization within South America and make it a little bit more of a powerhouse. And I've got to give credit to Bounty Hunters that they've done a lot of really solid moves to try and make this team a solid one. But we got to talk about the